Hi Stampers, this is Dawn from Dawn's Stamping Thoughts Thinlit, and today we're going to make this beautiful birthday card. Super easy, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, let's start with the basic black. This is for the base. This is cut at 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And then you're going to need a piece of lemon lime twist, and this is cut at 4 by 4. The basic black is cut at 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. And then a piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So let's go ahead and get the Whisper White. We're going to use 3 colors today of ink pads. We're going to use the Pool Party Classic Ink, the Melon Mambo Classic Ink, and then the Lemon Lime Twist Classic Ink. So I'm going to start with the Lemon Lime Twist. And we're going to just add, I'm using the sponge daubers, and I'm just going to add the ink just randomly on this piece of Whisper White. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and sponge it on. And what's great is the background will be different every time you do this. And of course there's no right or wrong on how you want to, lay out the color. Okay, then we're going to go with the Pool Party next. Okay, then we're going to finish it off with the Melon Mambo. So these are the Pattern Party Decorative Mask, and when you purchase these, you're going to get a set of 4. So you're going to get the clouds, and then the diamond shape, and then also the medallion, which is the one we're going to use today, and then also the brick wall. Okay, so we're going to use the medallion, and I have a piece of grid paper down mainly for, well, I guess I need it for the sponging too, but I mainly wanted to use the grid paper for my masking with the embossing paste. So you want to protect your table, and I'm just going to go ahead and position this. Since this is a 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece, you're going to be able to get these points here. So that's where I'm focusing on centering this in the center of that Whisper White piece. So I'm going to grab my embossing paste. And I have the palette knives. There's a set of 3 when you buy them in a package. And I'm going to take a little bit of the embossing paste. I'm going to drag this knife around, just scooping up off that embossing paste. So I don't want it to be really thick, but I do want it to be covered nicely. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And of course you want to clean up your knife and the mask soon after you use it. And then you're going to go ahead and remove that. Oh, look at that. But we're not finished. We're going to add dazzling diamonds to that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, so we're going to sprinkle the dazzling diamonds onto the embossing paste when it's wet. Now you could let this set to dry, or you can take your heat tool and heat set it, and it will dry a little bit faster. Plus it will make the embossing paste a little puffy. It's pretty cool. I'm just going to let that set to dry. It won't take very long because it's a thin coat of the embossing paste. Alright, so now while we let this set to dry, we're going to go ahead and grab our big shot. But I wanted to show you this one here, the finished card again. And I used the Happy Birthday Thinlit, and we're going to use that today. But I wanted to also show you this one. This is the Lovely Words Thinlits, and you get lovely, friend, and hugs. So I went ahead and die cut out the friend. Let me show you that. And I wanted to show you how cute that would look on this card. Actually, let me just put it up against this. Just put that right there. How cute. So you have another option. If you didn't want to do it as a happy birthday card, you have these other words in the lovely words Thinlits. Okay, so let's grab our Big Shot. Okay, so we're going to use the basic black cardstock. And this is the Happy Birthday Thinlit. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this out. This is a really detailed greeting, so I wanted to make sure I cut it really good, so I ran it through 2 times. Alright, so let's move the Big Shot. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and, I don't have my Big Shot die brush, so I'm just going to go ahead and poke these little pieces out. Just takes a couple seconds to get that out. And then once you get it started, you can just grab it and it just comes right out of the die really nicely. There you go. All right, now how we're going to attach this to the front of the card is with liquid glue, and I'm going to be using the multi-purpose liquid glue. All right, we're going to go ahead and put our pieces together. And then also if you want to cut the same measurements for the front for the inside, that would be really cute, but I didn't finish the inside yet of this card. Okay, so this might still be a little wet, so I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive. I'm actually going to use my liquid glue, and we'll put some on the back of this. I just want to make sure all the corners are adhered down really nice. Just going to layer this onto the front. So pretty. Then we're going to go ahead and take a block, and this is block E, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to set that on that so it adheres to that base of that card really nicely, and that will only take a couple seconds. And then while we do that, I'm going to take my Happy Birthday, and then I'm going to attach this also with the liquid glue, and I'm just going to adhere the glue to the back side just randomly on the greeting. Okay, so that looks like it's all covered, at least on the main part of the greeting. And then we're going to take our base of our card, put that right on the inside of the front layer, and then once again we're going to bring in our block, and I'm just going to go ahead and set that on that so it seals it up. Okay, let me bring in the other one. So now this one is totally dry. So pretty, isn't it? Let me show you this one here. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. And that embossing paste behind there just adds another dimension to this card. It's so beautiful. Okay, so that's how you make that embossing paste birthday card. Okay, so I'll have all the items listed below for easy shopping. And then also subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.